Welcome to our 2022 CLJMS short film premiere. We are very lucky to have you in here with us in our beautiful auditorium.
For those who are unable to make the trip tonight or cannot attend, we are streaming this live on our YouTube channel, Whip It Nation Network, thanks to Mr. Wheelock. Hello and welcome for those at home. We hope you enjoy the show. Now let's get some Journalism 8 students to help the stage to get this party started.
Thank you, Mila. On behalf of our group, I'd like to welcome you to this great event. We can't wait for you to see what we've been up to the last few months.
This event began from the simplest idea of highlighting the positives within our community. It has grown into one of the biggest nights of our year.
We are here to celebrate the accomplishments of our school.
While the last few years have been some of the hardest, we hope this event will highlight the good and bring us together as a school and community.
Now let's bring a few of our 7th grade students to start off the night with a explanation of their project. Please welcome Gabby, Braden, Hope, Evan, and Mason to the stage.
Thank you, Matthew. As 7th grade reporters, our job was to create a side project for tonight's event. After several days of discussion, we decided to tap into the mystery theater side of things.
We wanted to film a crime happening in our school, revealing the suspects and have the audience of the clues to solve the mystery.
We created a script, recruited teachers, and instantly became actors and actresses.
Please note that no teachers or students were harmed in the making of this mystery. Please follow along with our clues that will be shown throughout the
Update the 10 notes found in your program, and you can help us solve the mystery after intermission of who committed the crime, where, and how. Enjoy our first scene.
A man by the name of Anthony Pratt, who worked at his local munitions factory during World War II, needed a way to pass the time on long nights stuck indoors during air raid blackouts. On their dining room table, he and his wife Elva designed the board game with suspects, the locations of the crime, and even weapons. The game we know now is Clue.
So what's the purpose of the game?
During the listen, a crime is committed and the players must sort through clue stuff and figure out who did it, where, and how.
Sounds awesome. I wish we could play.
Saved by the bell. No crimes happening in my classroom today. See everyone tomorrow, and we will continue our discussion about Clue.
find out who, where, and how.
But we're going to need some help.
Can you all help us? Grab your detective notebooks.
Throughout the film, we'll be keeping track of clues. Keep track and maybe you can help us figure out who kidnapped Mr. Wheelock.
If you want him back, follow the clues. Find the classroom where they put on the news.
I know, it's Mrs. Maltby. She did it.
Let's go find out. We better hurry.
Whoa, what's going on here? I'm trying to finish the newscast.
Mrs. Maltby, we know you did it. Where's Mr. Wheelock?
What are you talking about?
Stop the lies. It was Miss Maltby and the journalism with the microphone.
You're such good detectives, but this isn't the end. I'd never kidnap Mr. Wheelock. He's my friend. My room and my microphone just help me communicate. I think you need to consider a mad scientist. Go check out the experiments. Don't wait.
It's Mr. Stafford, not Mrs. Lumpy. Update your notebooks, detectives, and let's go.
Good luck!
Here's the evidence. Now where's Wheels?
I don't see him anywhere. Where did you find him?
It looks like the survival of the fittest beam lab.
Who will survive?
Miss Clapper, you didn't see either. Was it you? Did you kidnap Mr. Wheelock? Was it Miss Clapper in the laboratory with a jar of poisonous beans?
With the crime? Who can really say? Maybe he was taken. Maybe he ran away. If only the fittest can survive, who will make it all the way? Find the woman who keeps us healthy each and every day.
It's gotta be Nurse Julie. Update your evidence and let's go check out another suspect.
There she is. You kidnapped herself.
What are you talking about?
We know it was you who did Mr. Wheelock.
We followed the evidence, and it was Nurse Julie in the nurse's office with the hand sanitizer.
I'm not here to kidnap anyone. I'm just here to keep the school healthy and the students and staff happy. I take my job seriously.
Thank you, Nurse Julie.
Well, we're serious too. We need our teacher back. I don't think you found your thief. Mr. Wheelock is not here. I'm just doing my best to prevent sickness and fear. Look at that 7th grade team. See how they are acting. You might want to ask the woman who's in charge of adding and subtracting.
Oh no, another math problem. It's gotta be Mrs. Farley.
Oh no, Wheelock has been taken. I hope you can help those 7th graders find him. We wouldn't survive a day without him. Watch more scenes from this mystery throughout the night and keep some notes that are necessary.
Let's now welcome some additional journalists to the stage to introduce this year's new 8th grade project.
Thank you, Brody. The 7th and 8th grade journalism classes and the 8th grade linguistics classes have been working since Christmas break to create, film, edit, and promote for this event. The 8th grade journalism class has called our 2022 film Educators Infinity Year.
As a journalism class, we discussed many crazy ideas for this year's film, but we were finally able to narrow it down. Educators Infinity Year is based on a collection of characters from the Avengers films with many ideas pulled from Infinity War in particular. Instead of a group of power-infused heroes fighting epic and bloody battles, we chose to highlight and fight back against the battles here within our hallways.
From the start, you will see true heroes here at CLJMS. Everyone has done their part to make sure that students here are well taken care of and loved beyond measure. Sometimes the greatest heroes don't wear capes.
Thank you, fellow movie makers. We take great pride in our film, and we hope you can see how this evolved from a simple idea in Mrs. Maltby's classroom to what you see tonight. We thank you for the NPS, administration, the teachers, the students, the community. We could have not created this film without your cooperation, kindness, and your support.
We'd also like to thank each one of you. Without your attendance and generous donations, we would not be able to create our film, promote this event, and share our talents with you on this special night.
The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if they could become something more, to see if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battles that we never could. Educators, I have called you here today because it seems as if everyone's hope has died.
It's because this year has been so very hard.
The students have been through so much. Outside forces are fighting against us. Our families are suffering.
You're doing such a great job, and we can't defeat every problem we have, but we can do our best to protect our school, our precious CLJMS. As hope has faded, and so has our symbol. We need to decide how to protect the legacy and lives of CL Jones. How do we restore order in this year of infinite trouble?
Protect CLJMS from dangerous, disruptive, disrespectful behavior.
Protect our country, the United States of America.
Protect our mental health.
Protect our physical health.
Well, there you have it, the 4 battles we must fight. I understand what you're going through, but we have to conquer these and come together to protect our kids. They need us. It's an old-fashioned notion, but can they still believe in the idea? The idea of superheroes? Educators, assemble.
My superhero teacher was Mrs. Muller because she motivated me every day and always brought out the best in me. She was also a UNC fan, which I love.
Mr. Brown because he's funny.
Miss Whipple is my superhero teacher because she is a really great art teacher.
My superhero teacher is Mr. Wilson because his class is always fun and he's happy to, and he always has a smile on his face and he's always happy to be with us.
My teacher superhero is Mrs. Malsby because she supports all of her students and makes us want to come to her class every single day.
Mrs. Stepp because last year we did a lot of fun stuff in her class.
My teacher superhero is Mrs. Shelb because she's always been there for me and she's a great math teacher.
It was Mr. Pratt, and he made me realize that learning was pretty fun.
My superhero teachers are Mr. Madera and Mrs. Clapper because they both push me to do the best that I can, and they both push me to achieve the goals that they know that I can achieve.
My superhero teacher is Mrs. Swift because she is really nice and she's funny.
My superhero teacher is Mrs. Christensen because she's very encouraging and had lots of interesting projects.
My superhero teacher is Mr. Wood because he is always a great teacher to me and would always help me when we were getting ready for tests or anything else in his extra and spare time. I also love playing pickleball with him in the open time. I would also say Mrs. Malsby because she was always so positive and made my day so much better.
Mr. Jorgensen because she is funny.
Mr. Wilson because he's a good role model.
My other superhero teacher is Mr. Wood because he has helped me so many on math, and he is a wonderful man and teacher that makes school so much easier and lots of fun. He has inspired me to become a better person each day of this year.
My superhero teacher is Miss Oberg because not only does she inspire me to be a better person, but she also inspires me to see the good in everything, even if I'm having a bad day. And she just makes my day better.
Mrs. Jorgensen.
Why?
Because she was always really nice.
Probably Mrs. Christensen because she's very funny and kind.
My teacher's superhero is Mr. Lewis because he makes school exciting and fun and he makes learning easy.
Mrs. Moore because she's really nice and she helped me learn a lot of stuff.
Mrs. Miller.
Why?
Because she's always there when you need someone to talk to.
I have a lot of teachers in my family, so they're all on my superhero team.
Mrs. Christensen is my superhero teacher because she made school fun to come to every day.
Mr. Brown because he's funny and because we have rivals between basketball teams.
My superhero teachers are Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Sheldon, and Mrs. Mills because they made my middle school years a fun and exciting adventure. Not only are they good teachers, but they are also amazing and funny people. Every time I see them in the hallway, and big smiles across their face makes my day even better. They make my education an exciting, funny, and amazing adventure. They are awesome and wonderful people who make us a better version of ourselves.
My superhero teacher is Mrs. Swift because she likes to give us candy all day long and she's a big helper.
Mrs. Jenkins because she helps everyone and always is in a good mood.
My favorite superhero teacher is Claire because she's always there for us and makes sure we have a good time.
My teacher superhero is Mr. Wheelock because he's Mr. Wheelock and he's super funny.
Mrs. Bloomfield because she helps us out a lot and she's super nice.
The teacher that I most looked up to was Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller taught me the advantage of working hard, taking notes in class, and just succeeding in school. So yeah, that's my superhero teacher.
My teacher's superhero is Coach Radka because even though I haven't had her as a teacher much, as a coach she's been very beneficial and I just love having her.
Mrs. Stetson because she brought us popcorn for the animals.
My superhero teacher is Mrs. Clappers because she makes my day each morning I see her for science. She has helped me through many struggles while being my coach for track and just simply in science. I really enjoyed having her as my 8th grade and final teacher of middle school. I don't think I would be the person I am today without her.
My superhero teacher is Tyler because he's really funny and cool, and he's my basketball coach, and he's good to talk to.
My teacher's superhero is Mrs. Face because I got sad, she'll give me a hug, and she's great at my day.
My superhero teacher is Mrs. Stepp because she made my first year of middle school very amazing and fun.
I'll say my favorite teacher of all time is probably Mr. Wheelock because he's always driven and always just has so many goals, and he's just a really good teacher. He's also a great track coach.
Mr. Wilson, because he's always nice to whoever he's talking to.
My superhero teacher is Miss Silver because she's taught me a lot of speaking skills and how to be a better person.
Probably Miss Hollinger because she made science super fun and super enjoyable and she never gave up.
Mrs. Gilson because she's nice.
Mr. Brown because he helps us in every way he can and he tries us his best to.
My daddy is to just leave me alone.
Please don't bother me, I'm just trying to go get my breakfast. You don't have your little friends to protect you anymore. You're all alone.
She's not alone.
I don't like bullies. I don't care where they're from.
But I'm not a bully, I was just having a little fun. Get out of my way, I want to go to the cafeteria. I'm getting hungry. You better say please.
Don't make me hungry. You won't like me when I'm hungry.
We are way past asking permission here. She may not have her friends around, her best defenders. So we're here to fight for her. And if you want to stand in our way, we'll take you down.
Thanks, educators.
No problem. We're with you until the end of the line. Or until about 6:30. Golden Girls is on, and I never miss an episode.
Yeah.
I wish someone would help and protect me like that. I just keep messing up over and over, and no one wants to be my friend.
That's okay. We don't judge people on their worst mistakes.
I just thought people would think I was cooler if I acted a certain way.
Well, at some point you have to decide between what you want to be and what the world wants you to be.
Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right.
You're right. I need to stand for what is good. I'm sorry.
And you. Even if the whole world is telling you to move, it's your job to plant yourself in the ground like a tree and tell them, no, you move.
Yeah! Oh, smash!
Oh, calm down!
Sorry. Captain's right. You two need to show this school what it means to be a role model and a good whippet. Come together for the right reasons. I mean, I put brains and bronze together. Now look at me. Best of both worlds.
Even if there's a small chance that we can undo this, I mean, we owe it to everyone not in this hallway to try. Okay? You both get to make your own choices now.
Yes, ma'am. Shall I walk you to that cafeteria? Sounds great. What are we having today?
Yeah, I ate dumbbell for breakfast.
Yeah, you do, Hulk.
I always clean up after That's okay. We don't judge you.
We hope you enjoyed the first half of this feature presentation at Educators Infinity War. As you can see, we have some amazing superheroes in these hallways. We've been waiting months to reveal their identities.
We know that each and every one of you have a superhero teacher or student from your past who is currently in your life. We want them to know that what they have meant to you. We included a postcard in your program. Please use this to write a note to a teacher or student that has been a hero in your life. this time is now to give them a praise.
Let's shift gears and shed some light on other talented students within our building. Let's take a look at some CLJMS art stop motion films. Thank you, Ms. Bloomfield, for inspiring these projects.
What'd you find, Timothy? Oh, gosh darn it, I knew you should not trip me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, I just found a time machine. I think we should get in.
Ow, gosh darn it, Julia.
Can you give me a hand?
I'll go close the door for you. Let's see how heavy this thing is. Ugh, this is kind of heavy, man. Oh, finally, I got it closed.
Hey, Johnny, what time do you want to go to? Let's go to 10. It's getting toasty.
Wow, he's really gone. I'll go next. What's all this yellow stuff in here? That's weird.
I'll just close the door. Let me get over here. Oh, let's go and pull this door. Oh, is it really heavy? Oh, it is kind of heavy. I said you to 10.
Geez, it is a little hot in here.
Hey, you, stop. Can you, open this time machine and send me to 10? Thank you.
I'm sending you to 10 right now.
can't believe how many talented individuals we have roaming these halls. Great job, our students.
Before we break for intermission, let's collect a few more clues from our 7th grade mystery theater project. Check out Detectives.
Come on, darling, you'll never get away with it. What did I do? I'm trying to drink nasty cold coffee, and I don't even like hot coffee. I gotta get back to my class. Where are you supposed to be? You guys get to your room immediately, or I'm giving you all detention.
We won't let you get away. We're solving a crime that you committed.
What did I do? Get away with what? You guys, I've got too much to do. You're gonna have papers galore on my desk. How dare you guys accuse me of crime? All I do is grade papers, drink nasty coffee, and I know I'm studying harder than you guys are. I'm the long-term stuff, and I love it here. And I don't have time for silly crimes over silly social studies teachers.
Mr. Wheelock is not a silly. It's not silly, and we need him back. He's the best grade social studies teacher we have. It was Miss Farley in the lounge with her coffee.
Come on, kids. Wheelock's missing, but what do I know? I can't give you the answer or solve this for you. Do the math. How many times do I tell you that? Do the math. Add it up and take a look. Maybe go to where we keep all the books, huh?
Books. There are books everywhere in this school.
Every teacher has books in their classroom. We're never going to find Mr. Wheelock. I miss his jokes and his awkward compliments.
Me too. Where can we find the most books in this building? Piles and piles of books.
That's it. Shelves and shelves full of books. Of course, the library.
Mr. Nichols? No way, he's not a kidnapper. We have to check every suspect, even if they do host the book first in the tri-state area. Let's update our notes and get to the library.
That was the best period.
Oh, gosh. Hi, guys. I'm glad you're here. I have a ton of laminating to do. Will you guys help me put away some books?
Mr. Nichols, cut the kindness act. We know it was you. No more games. We need our teacher back.
What are you talking about? Was someone taken?
Yes, Mr. Wheelock is gone and we can't finish the year without him. We know it was Mr. Nichols in the library with the laminating.
I don't think so. I've been checking in books, restocking shelves, making sure all the kids in the school know how to read and have fun reading. There's no way I had time to steal a teacher.
We're running out of options. What if we never find Wheels?
Well, I know he's a great man. You all think very highly of him, but it wasn't me. I'm clearly busy. I know if you guys stop searching and just dig deep, look at all the clues, the answer will come to you.
Come on, guys, let's go look at the clue.
We hope you are catching some clues and writing it down in your detective notebooks. We will now have a 15-minute intermission.
Please feel free to visit the commons area for a quick snack, to stop at our kids zone, or to take a quick selfie in front of the movie premiere backdrop. VIP individuals may return to the green room for additional pampering.
We will start the second portion of our production in 15 minutes. Please remember to keep all food and drinks outside the auditorium, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the show. If you could please take your seats, we will get started shortly.
We hope you were able to enjoy some of our treats provided by the journalism and linguistics students and, of course, all their families.
We also hope that our VIP guests were able to enjoy their gift bags with items provided by our sponsors: Pizza Hut, Hissy Fit, Reynolds Auction and Realty, Mason's Market, Kroll Agency, Family Physical Therapy, Kearney County Health Services, and Office Supply.
We also want to thank the following for their gift basket raffle donations: Joyce Floral, Jazzercise Menden, Gary Thompson Agency, Shwiki Trunking, Mendel Dental Clinic, Darcy Reed, and Susan Tunnell.
Please know that we truly appreciate everything you have done to make this night special for everyone in attendance. If we have missed anybody, you know who you are, and we appreciate you. Everyone's support means the world to us. Now let's bring up some 7th grade journalists to solve the mystery of the night.
Thank you, 8th graders. We hope you were able to grab some snacks and drinks during intermission. Welcome back to our presentations.
It's time to get your detective notebooks and make your guesses as to who kidnapped Mr. Wheelock, where, and with what.
After slowing down, reviewing the evidence, and working together, we discovered who the real kidnapper is.
Please take a look at the final clip to find out what really happened in the hallways of CLJMS.
Thank you for taking time out of your evening to help do some detective work. Let's see what we have discovered.
People are actually trying to pay attention.
Miss Farley joined our class this year to take care of us and our math skills while Mr. Rodney is protecting our country.
Apparently, after spending time at the middle school, she decided that she doesn't ever want to leave.
The best plan she could come up with was to kidnap Mr. Wheelock. If he was gone for good, she would be called to be a long-term sub again next school year.
She took time to devise her plan and knew she could lure him into her room with a fresh cup of coffee.
When the cup ran out, she knew he would need a second, third, fourth, and maybe fifth cup. She sent him into the lounge for a refill, and that's where she left him, locked in the workroom with only coffee, a copy machine, and leftover lunches.
While we searched for him, Mr. Wheelock struggled and fought back fear. He was locked in the lounge for at least 15 minutes.
When we finally went back to save him, we found him and Mrs. Farley chatting and having a good laugh.
She apparently felt guilty and couldn't go through with it. She unlocked the door before Wheels even knew he'd been kidnapped.
Instead of telling Mr. Wheelock that he'd been kidnapped, we figured it'd be best for his stress level if we just left it alone.
Instead, we went to Mrs. Jensen and told her that no matter who needs to sub next year, she should call Mrs. Farley right away.
If someone loves us enough to kidnap Mr. Wheelock, we really need them in our building.
Our mystery was solved with Miss Farley in the lounge with the coffee. But the true reveal here was how grateful we all are for people like Miss Farley who come to our rescue every single day. We couldn't do it without them.
Let's have another round of applause for our 7th graders project. Thank you for sharing your talents with us, and we can't wait to see what you come up with next year.
We truly appreciate the many individuals who have helped us over the last several years at our building.
You don't get enough credit, and we can't make it through each day without you. It shouldn't take a kidnapping to show you your true worth.
Now let's get back to our feature presentation. The people you see up on stage are part of the promotional crew for this year's film. Creating the film is one thing, but you've got to advertise it to make this night truly successful. As members of the Linguistics 8 class this quarter, we spent a lot of our time promoting this event.
We were able to share information on social media sites and get the word out to the public. We used our artistic skills to create flyers and posters to represent our big night.
And we connected with the community to make our purposes known. Days and days were spent creating trailers, making posters, filling lanyards, and writing scripts.
We now invite everyone to sit back, relax, and watch the remaining portion of our film. We will see you right back here with the conclusion of the film, additional comments, and awards.
Hello, CLJMS. It's me, War Machine. I don't have much time. Listen carefully. I know you're fighting so many battles back at home, but I promise you that I'm fighting one for you too. I'm here to protect you, your families, and our country. I won't let you down. When I get up in the morning and I'm putting on my uniform, you know what I recognize? I see in that mirror the Whippet shirt I wear underneath. And I know that every person that's got this shirt on has my back too. We have each other, and nothing will ever change that. Protect them for me, friends. I'll protect this country. You protect those hallways. I'll be home soon. Until then, good luck, educators. We have each other, and nothing will ever change that.
students just aren't getting it this year. Grades are lower than ever. The kids are acting out. I can't keep up with any of my grading. My stress level's through the roof.
I totally get it. Nothing's working out the way we were planning this year. Hey, notice you copied my beard.
Yeah, wasn't that an epic beard?
Hey guys.
Hey.
You are my sadness, my hope, but mostly my love. Scarlet Witch, remember, you don't need that tone. You're stronger than that tone. I don't need you to tell me who I am. However I wronged you, or whatever I've done that led you to this, I'm truly sorry. It's not you. I had a student write down today about stuff happening at home, and I just felt like I couldn't help them at all. You know how that felt? Just like that. I just need to pick me up.
I'm not gonna fight your war, I'm gonna end it.
Thanks, Captain. I appreciate it. Everybody's afraid of something, and I'm afraid of failing these students. Sooner or later, every teacher shows themselves we can't solve all of their problems.
You're right, we're only human.
I'm not sure I can do this anymore. Scarlet Witch, I thought we were going to fight side by side forever. We're teachers. We run towards our problems, not away from them.
George's right. I just didn't want to steal his thunder.
Thanks, friends. I used to think of myself as one way, but after this, I'm something else.
That's right. You're an educator, a true hero. That's right. You're an educator, a true hero.
Iron Man, come check this out. It's never been worse. Have no fear. Spidey's here. I told you I didn't want to be part of your super secret boy band. No, forget everything you think you know. My entire history class, I mean, just look, they're all gone, they're out with sicknesses like COVID, influenza, strep throat, and the stomach flu.
You know what, Mr. Stark? I don't feel so good. But I knew they wouldn't be able to get me a sub, so here I am. I can't let a common cold put me out of action. Otherwise, next time around, I'm liable to cry uncle if I develop some dandruff, or a case of chafe lips, or might even become the only superhero in town who won't fight because he's got acne.
How do I teach? Do I use Zoom, Schoology, YouTube, other online sources? I have no idea. How will I get all these kids caught back up when they get back?
Man, you can't be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man if there's no neighborhood. We've lost so many staff and students to medical absences this week.
Not about what we've lost, but what we have left. I could have done better. I could have sanitized more frequently. I could have cleaned the desk more often. I could have had them wear masks. Heck, I could have spread out the desk. How can we keep them healthy?
Work out, clean your breast, you know, eat your vegetables.
You're so calm about it. Teach me.
Every day I wake up knowing that no matter how many people call me a hero, something even more powerful could change everything.
It's so hard to take on such a big fight. Sometimes you have to run before you can walk. What? Run before you walk?
Contrary to popular belief, I do know what I'm talking about. Basically, it comes down to working together.
You're right. There's no other way. We're in the end game now. We can survive, but there's a lot to put on our shoulders.
With great power, there must also come great responsibility.
He's right. We're the educators. We got to finish this. The educators. That's what we call ourselves. We're like a team. We're our school's mightiest heroes. We gotta protect our youth.
Somebody's gotta look out for the little guy, right?
It's not about what was lost, but what we have left.
Educators, thank you for assembling for another day within these hallways. I know it's difficult. I know it seems impossible, but until such time as the world ends, we will act as though it intends to spin on and will continue to give these kids all we've got.
We are educators.
We are educators.
Hi, I'm an educator.
We are educators. Oh.
We still believe in heroes. Do you?
Let's have another round of applause for these fantastic students. Thank you very much for your applause and support. We want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Without your support, we couldn't have been to accomplish so much.
We were happy to show you the support we have in our building every single day. We are so lucky to be CLJMS Whippets, and we are grateful to be surrounded by true life heroes in my house.
We want to remind you that Mr. Wheelock has streamed this live on our YouTube channel, Whippet Nation Network. If a family member has missed a show, you can watch it anytime on our YouTube channel. We also release the movie itself tomorrow on all MPS social media outlets. Please also follow us on Twitter, CLJMS, CLJonesMS, and at WhipItNN, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thank you, Brody and Mila. Let's have another round of applause for these talented students. I'm so very proud to be up on this stage presenting you with their unique ideas, their hard work, and their ridiculous amount of creativity and passion. Can I please have the 7th grade journalism students stand to be recognized with a round of applause? Now, can I please have my 8th grade journalism and linguistics classes come on stage? Middle school students rarely get the opportunity to be reporters and filmmakers. Our world has gone through a lot in their young years, and they have learned through many tests how to grab a hold of the positives and bring the sparkle back into everyday life. I know this class has definitely brought life back into me and my teaching. Although they all deserve awards, we are continuing the tradition of giving out 5 special awards for the CLJMS movie premiere event. The awards we present tonight will include Best Teammate, Most Pride, Most Inspirational, Best Journalist, and the Whip It Way Award. We will start with Best Teammate. This person exhibited the qualities needed to bring a large group of very different people together to become a unified front. They took it upon themselves to follow every one of my orders, run around the building like crazy, and to never give up. I relied on this person heavily and never once doubted their dedication or ability. I'd like to present this award to Abby Wright. Next, the Most Pride. Let's hear it for Abby. This student adds a calming vibe into our classroom every single day. They tend to know what needs to be done before I ask. and they truly want to show off the great things that happen in our school. Their work ethic and passion for excellence are to be admired by anyone who has the pleasure to work with them. I'd like to present this award to Mila Emery. On to most inspirational. This student inspired all of us with their creativity and passion for this project. Many of the created pieces of this night came from their brain, and they fought for their unique and brilliant ideas until the very end. I'd like to present this award to Brody Sexton. Now, Best Journalist. This student has truly developed into a reporter who is able to communicate with students and adults in a professional manner. For a student to be a true reporter, they must care more about the content they create than the fame they receive. They must be humble and hardworking, and this student never asked for recognition or attention, even though they truly deserve both. I'd like to present this award to Brendan Franks. When this 8th grade class first came to me, I was so excited about their potential. I can't tell you how many driven and dedicated individuals are standing on this stage. They have the chance to go on to high school and make a difference in our school's purpose and passion. However, this grade as a whole doesn't quite understand what they can achieve. They need leaders to push them to reach their potential. For many years, we at Minden Public Schools have been encouraged to exemplify the Whippet way, to prove our greatness and to share that greatness with the world. The recipient of this award has greatness inside. They have consistently been responsible, they have picked up the slack, they have grown into an incredible role model, someone I want to be more like someday. The Whippet way is not showy, it's not arrogant, and it's definitely not following the crowd. This student is true to themselves and faithful to others. I couldn't have gotten through without them. I'd like to present this award to Natalie Uribe. Let's have another round of applause for these great students. I think Mila and Bertie maybe have one more thing to say. Okay. Do you have the microphones?
Many overlook the necessary actions of custodians, maintenance workers, bus drivers, school chefs, administrators, paras, and teachers. We want to know that we haven't forgotten you and won't keep quiet. We will always believe in these heroes, and we hope you will too. Good night, everybody.